Today, Afghanistan did something that we have been waiting on since the start of this World Cup. They pulled off an upset, and not just any upset. They beat the defending champions, England. Welcome back. Great to have you back here. Welcome to the new people. Welcome to the good people who've been with us all this time. But man, whoo! Afghanistan did it today. 284 all out in 49 overs, led by Ramadullah Gurbaz. He made 80. Then you had Ikram Alikhil. He had 50. And you know, contributions here and there from various players within the Afghan side to help propel them to that total. I know it wasn't easy, but I gotta give them credit for getting at least to that total. Now, if you've been following the World Cup, or at least been following our channel, looking at all these scores in total, that score, 284, you probably would have written Afghanistan off, but they came back with the ball and they did what they had to do. England, 215 all out in 40.3 overs. So England had the overs, but they did not have any real batting power, man, which is kind of shocking, but you know what happens. They were led by Harry Brook. He had 66, but Afghanistan were led by Mujib Rahman. He had 3 wickets. Brilliant bowling. Can't forget Mr. Rashid Khan. 3 wickets. Mohammed Nabi, 3 wickets. The main people came to the show for Afghanistan when they needed them the most. When you talk about the bowlers, Mujib, Rashid, and Mohammed Nabi, they needed to fire today, and they did it. They didn't just do it. They did it in probably the most respectful manner that they could against England. They put their best forward and showed England that, you know what, regardless of the total, regardless of how people look at us and what people have been saying about us, we know we got what it takes to beat the best. And man, England's World Cup is still twisting, bro. They cannot seem to find the chemistry that they need. With Stokes out, the bowlers are struggling. Unlike today, though, they got all the wickets, but they're still struggling. They're still struggling because they still haven't been able to peg some of these oppositions down as much as they probably should. But their batting definitely has been a cause for concern. With a total like this, playing against Afghanistan, a lot of people would have expected them to win this game easily. Why? Because they have the firepower. There's no two ways around them. Today, you had Adil Rashid. He had 3 wickets. You had Mark Wood. He had 2 wickets. And then wickets were just shared around. But the leg spinner did his part. You had your pace bowler coming in. He did his part. So I can't really knock the bowlers too hard on this one. I gotta knock the batsmen because they just did not. I think they probably saw this and they're like, you know what, based on what we've seen, we can get this. But you know, they underestimated the opposition here a little. Playing rash shots, not expecting the ball to swing as much as it did. But you know, dew plays a factor when you're playing day-night games. It always plays a factor. Afghanistan, to their credit, they played like they wanted to win. They played like a team who deserved to win. And that's what I wanted to see. That's what you want to see from these teams, man. You want to win this game, you go out with the mindset. Doesn't matter how much runs you got on the board. You can defend it. It does not matter. You can defend it if you believe. Yes, I know. Belief is a big word and a big way to put it. But for me, that's what Afghanistan did. That's how they pulled off this upset. And all I can say is, well done. They deserved it. They played like winners today. England, y'all got a lot of stuff to do. Gotta take it back to the drawing board. But I don't know. You're 1-2. Not probably the start you wanted. Afghanistan, way to bounce back. Way to get your tournament off and running. All I gotta say is, well done, Afghanistan. England, better luck next time. But look, hey, you know, when you want the action and you want it live from the fans' perspective, and if you haven't watched the replay, go watch the replay if you didn't watch the match. Go watch it, man. You're gonna love it. You're going to love that stunning moment. But you know where to come when you want the fans' perspective. Right here on We Talk Cricket. Until next time, man. Later.